Welcome back to Global Money Talk. I'm Dan Ha. I'll be your host for today's Market Insight segment. Today's guest is Hansong Kim, chef and restaurateur in New York City, New Jersey, and quickly expanding to other places. Chef Kim is the owner of Handsome Rice in Manhattan, which serves lunchboxes and modern Korean soul food. And he's the founder of Soul Fried Chicken, a Korean fried chicken concept in New Jersey and quickly expanding to Philadelphia and other places. We want to talk to Chef Kim about the business environment, consumer spending, raw material costs, labor costs, so on and so forth. So let's begin. Chef Kim, welcome.
Hi.
So to start, please tell us a bit about your business, the business background, who the business is targeting.
Hi, I'm Chef Hansong.
Yeah.
And I'm running two restaurants, one in the Manhattan and the one in the New Jersey. So let me first the Manhattan one first.
Okay.
So Handsome Rice, we serve Korean comfort food. So I mean the doshirak, which is the lunch box. So we are sourcing to a lot of catering to the big company like Cisco, Chase Bank, even the New York Times, the headquarters. So I'm very familiar with this catering to the business side, B2B business, so peak lunch business. So I'm very strongly know this trend in the Manhattan city.
Got it.
And then the New Jersey one, SFC Soul Fried Chicken. I started in 2021 my franchise business that we are growing up. So the Edison, New Jersey is totally different in the Manhattan city.
Right.
So we are expecting right now it's 3 locations there. It's mostly our target customer is residential people. And both businesses are growing up every year, but the food trend is a little bit changing so far.
Got it. So based on your business, how is the consumer? How is business these days? You mean the consumer? Right. How is business doing well? Is traffic slowing? Is it still very busy? Yeah.
You know, we got the COVID almost 2.5 years.
Right.
At the moment, it was it's a really hard time in the Manhattan one, but it's the New Jersey business. It's surprising. It was not impact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, New Jersey business was a packed. It was really great. So
I see.
So we have a wide audience in South Korea and here. So some people don't know. Both businesses are pretty bad. They couldn't think. But Manhattan one was so worst at the moment.
Right.
And the New Jersey one was pretty great.
Right.
After end of the pandemic, it changes. Manhattan one was packed.
Okay.
And then New Jersey is pretty much balanced.
Okay.
But I can tell you, right now, after 2023, end of the summer, Manhattan business was starting very slow.
Okay.
And then New Jersey is stabilized.
Okay.
So I'm thinking is the U.S. government support a lot of fund to the people to support.
Right.
For the business owner, we got a lot of money from fund from the U.S. government. So max the $5 million for the one restaurant.
Right.
So depend on their tax return. So some of business owner got a lot of money with that money, and then some other family also. If you have a lot of child, you got the tax credit also.
Right.
But after 2.5 years, they spend all the money. End of the last summer. So people don't have enough money to spend to do something. Right. So that affects a lot of the food business side.
Got it.
So here is very interesting. Mostly we was targeting on the Monday to Friday business.
Right.
But during the pandemic, the company tried to do the work from the home.
Right.
And then end of the pandemic, they tried to bring workers back the real company.
Right, right.
But nowadays, they are doing a Tuesday to Thursday only.
Right.
Yeah, not a Monday to Friday.
Exactly.
Here's very interesting. So we are Handsome Rice only targeting to the Tuesday to Thursday business.
I see.
Yeah.
Now, post-pandemic, like you
Yeah.
said, it went from previously it was Monday to Friday business. Now it's Tuesday to Thursday focused business. Does that mean that your business volume is lower, or are you still doing the same amount that you did before, but just targeting 3 days?
You know, my business is growing up,
Uh-huh.
but if I'm missing this trend,
Yeah.
I couldn't get that much of the volume. I have to. Every business owner, food business owner, have to focus on the Tuesday to Thursday. Because let me give you an example. 2 years ago,
Yes.
we did a lot of catering business. So Monday to Thursday, Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So if we missing the Tuesday catering, we thought, oh, it's okay. So we're gonna get another opportunity to do this Friday.
Right.
But right now, no, not Monday to Friday. Only Tuesday to Thursday. If we missing any kind of the catering during the 3 days,
Right.
we couldn't. We can get any other opportunity in
Got it.
the 1 week. The restaurant also same thing. If you are a restaurant owner, the previous business, you are tied on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday was the peak days.
Right.
It's mostly you do a team meeting or the family meeting, something
Yes.
at the moment.
Right.
Right now, it's the Friday night. It's not a busy time, obviously.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Wednesday and Thursday is the most busy days.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's totally different. The trend is changing.
Right, right, right. And you talked about how consumers have spent most of the extra money that they had by last summer. So are you seeing that effect in your business now? So for example, are more of the lower priced items selling better? Are you seeing any of that going on?
I have a long story here.
Okay, okay, please tell, please tell.
My opinion, in the United States business market already start cheaper menu options.
Okay,
As I mentioned, people spend already their money to spend. So let me give you the example. Mr. Han, when you go to the McDonald's,
yeah.
how much you guess the hamburger price?
Ooh,
Yeah.
$6, $5?
Yeah, $6,
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
And what about the Big Macs? Big Mac set.
Now you're
Just
really
guess.
testing.
Yeah, just guess.
$12?
$12. Real market.
Yeah.
When you go to any hamburger place, when you pick the burger set,
Right.
it's 13 to 15 bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
It's over the you mentioned.
right.
So everything from the $10 over. By the end of the pandemic, it started 15 bucks over.
Right.
So when you go to the Five Guys, it's a little bit more luxury brand. It started $20. So because of the inflation start, ingredients high, and the labor cost also high. So they cannot stand
Right.
with the same price, same menu price.
Right.
So people no longer thinking the hamburger brand or a fast food brand is not a cheap. So
Right.
nowadays the fast food brand started cheap menu option.
Right.
So McDonald's finally started $5 cent menu.
I see.
Yeah, and Burger King also released $5 cent menu.
I see.
Wendy's $3 breakfast, Starbucks $6 coffee and donuts.
Right.
So who's those? The Starbucks released that kind of the menu option.
Right.
And Taco Bell is one of the biggest strong brands. They released the $7 taco stand menu, so it's cheap menu.
Wow. Yeah.
So if we don't choose the cheaper menu option,
Yeah.
so we cannot sustain because it's already start the trend.
Right.
So me also, it's a Handsome Rice,
Yeah.
and then fried chicken brand. We have to use the cheaper menu option because this much of the consumers target people we cannot missing.
Right. Right.
Our target is this people, and then the fine dining luxury group is separate. So
Right. Right.
it's definitely we have to do
Right, right, right. You mentioned fine dining luxury, or sort of the higher end and the cheaper menu. One of the things that seems to have been happening, and I'd like to get your thoughts on it, is a bifurcation of consumer spending trends. So those who have are spending. I mean, fine dining prices are just getting ever more expensive, but that does not seem to matter. Because the last I went, it looked like they were packed and busy. And then on the lower end, these companies, like you mentioned, restaurants are coming up with lower priced options to cater to that segment of the market. Is that accurate? Is that what you're seeing in the restaurant industry too? That greater focus on the higher end and the lower end, and not so much going on in the middle?
I have a lot of friends, business friends in the Manhattan and the New Jersey.
Yeah.
So fine dining segment, and then the middle class of restaurant, and then QS, the quick service restaurant part, as I'm doing. Fine dining. Let me start with the fine dining segment first.
Yeah.
They cannot move down to their menu price for the quality, but as you see the news, during the 5 years, one-star Michelin restaurant, 40% one-star Michelin restaurants already closed.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So in front, they cannot move down to their price, but the situation is everything is growing up.
Right.
They cannot sustain. So
Right.
that means 40% Michelin one-star is closed.
Got
And
it.
then very worst case is the middle class of a restaurant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a $50 to $100 that the menu price range for one person. So normally, those restaurants was really great.
Yeah.
But right now, they are really struggling. The rent price high, higher rent price, labor cost almost double,
Yeah.
and ingredient almost double.
Right.
So really hard time again.
Got it.
And fast food, quick service restaurant, QSR, it's pretty okay right now. It's very surprising because they can target for the cheap menu option.
Right.
So let me give you two examples. Quick service restaurant. Do you know what quick service restaurant
Yeah.
mean?
Sure. Yes. Yes.
So fast food is like a McDonald's.
Right.
When you go to the restaurant, you get the hamburger and then like under $10, $15 menu.
Right.
You have no choice, but you can buy. That's fast food. Quick service restaurant. So when you go to the restaurant and the very short time, but you can choose your menu.
Right.
That's a quick service restaurant.
Right.
But quick service restaurant is really fastly growing up. And here is the two most biggest companies: the Sweet Green,
Yes.
and then Kaba.
Right.
The Sweet Green is a salad bowl company,
Right.
and Kaba is a Mediterranean company.
Right.
They are always save the menu price, $10 to $13.
Right.
Nowadays they increase the $1 off, but they are very packed their menu price because they already know the Gen Z.
Yeah.
Gen Z generation don't want to pay that much lunch menu price.
Right.
So as with that menu price, Sweet Green, Kaba stock is really
Right.
growing
Right.
up.
Right.
That's the most result.
Got it.
Fast food, QSR, business side is has a definite they know what they do.
Right. Right. And so, as you plan for your business ahead, say over the next 6 months or so, how are you planning for the next 6 months? Do you still expect to see the cheaper items do better? Therefore, are you planning to bolster that side of the business more, or do you expect things to change?
In my size, not only 6 months, almost 1 year. End of the next summer, I'm planning to do target for the cheaper menu option.
Okay.
Because right now, it's still increasing the rent price. So when you go to the walk around the Manhattan city, it's a lot of empty place on the street.
Yeah.
I have a lot of the realtor connections. they send me every day the empty place. Then the empty place means a closed restaurant.
Yeah.
We say the second generation restaurant.
Yeah.
So if you have some money and give to the realtor,
Yeah.
you can open up your restaurant right away.
Mm-hmm.
One per day, 9 to 10 restaurants is the. I get the information.
Oh, I see.
Very seriously, in the market situation is no good.
Mm.
So, but land price is increasing right now.
Mm.
Still ingredient price is increasing.
Got it.
And the labor cost is still.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
I was going to ask you about that. So we hear from official data that inflation has moderated.
Mm-hmm.
Prices aren't going down, but it's going up less.
Yeah.
So, and it's natural for a growing economy to have some inflation. But in your experience, for you to manage your business, has inflation moderated enough for your business, or is it still difficult to manage?
I got the inflation impact during the pandemic.
Okay.
Because I check the every day. I'm checking the every day the ingredient price. But during the 2 years, let me give you the bulgogi sliced beef price. It was the $4 per pound.
Okay.
Right now, I'm receiving the $8 per pound.
Wow.
Yeah, and then and then chicken wing was a $2 per pound.
Right.
But right now it's $3, over $3 per pound.
Wow.
It's never gonna moving down.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So we have to. But I'm also watching the newspaper or the news and the website. But as you mentioned, inflation is moderate, and then everything is gonna be okay. But the real market is pretty bad so far.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting insight. What about the labor market? I know, especially your soul fried chicken concept is expanding and has plans to expand rapidly. Are you finding workers easily, or is that still difficult?
Labor part is the most important thing, because higher land ingredient I can control with my business size. But the labor part, because if nobody want to work, I cannot control it.
Yeah.
So let me speak with honestly the unskilled people, workers.
Yeah.
I can hire them anytime. There's a lot of the unskilled labor because of the training. We don't need any training.
Right.
So my fried chicken place for the unskilled workers, 2 to 3 hour training, I can hire them and the cashier, the delivery people, or frying people. I can hire any time. But the thing is the experienced people. I thought what was the problem starting. You know, it's in the United Census last year, 70,000 people is moving out from the New York City to other suburban area or southern area.
Right.
So during the 4 years, almost 500,000 people moving out the big city, the New York City. So can you imagine the last year? Okay, let's do the 70,000 people.
Yeah.
Calculate one people spend how much money per year.
Right.
How much and how much the manpower is moving out the other city.
Right.
Also, next one is the training part. The company have to spend to train the experienced people.
Right.
But if you are already experienced people, the manager level, if I want to hire you, I have to give you the more salary and the benefit.
Right.
And the market situation pretty much no good. It's a little, there is some risky. You have no reason to move to your job.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm saying is experienced people to hire is very, very hard so far.
I see.
And then one more thing. In the food business, instead of the experienced people, So we are investing for some technology, or food business company also investing technology. Let me give you two examples. One is a POS machine.
Okay.
So
Point of
normally,
sale.
yeah.
Right. Yep.
Normally we send the POS machine is get the money from this machine. Everything automatically.
Yeah.
But right now, have you ever heard the Amazon Go? Amazon
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
They're watching all the customer situation and then the automatically payments,
Right.
processing payment.
Right.
POS company trying to put the AI technology in the POS machine.
Okay.
So as you are a customer, when you go to in front of your POS, you order in front of this POS machine. There's no manager there.
Okay.
You just order.
Yes.
The camera is watching you.
Yes.
And then this POS machine recognize your voice. They record all the information and then make a database.
Okay.
And then also they are getting your order.
Right.
So
right.
this POS machine switching the one manager level. Yeah.
Wow.
It's very interesting.
Right. No, that's.
Yeah, and then the other one is the robot arm.
Right.
So chicken place, a lot of workers here. It's very hard working.
Yes.
But instead of the worker, the company put the robot arms. The 12-hour, 13-hour,
Yes.
same working
Yes.
with a very reasonable price.
Right.
Yeah, company also trying to back up the experienced workers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So do you use any robots at your either of your restaurants?
We are right now discussing with the good robot technology, the company.
Yes.
Because there's tons of different kind of the robot arm, and then some company put the on the food, or some company robot arm put the here.
Okay.
Yeah, so all different kind of option.
Okay.
And then other thing is the battery problem.
I see.
And then some is the charging and the electric problem.
Yep.
But right now it's a period to increase.
I see.
So, but that's gonna be very, very important part of the food business side.
Got it.
So when you go to the Costco,
Yes.
you see you already purchasing the big pizza in there.
Right.
But every time you're surprised, only two people working there. Who make the pizza? The machine make the pizza.
Right.
It's like that.
Right. Understood. And so, if you had to guess, then, how long do you think it'll take before robots become a significant cost saver for your business?
So labor cost or the food cost? Labor cost?
Labor, yeah, sure.
Labor cost, if you that all depends on which segment you put the robot. The Costco pizza, the machine make all the dough, pizza dough.
Yes.
So they make all the dough. That's the most important part.
Yes.
You saved almost 15% or 20% labor. So only one people just take care of the whole processing.
Got it.
But
that's the most labor-intensive part.
Yeah.
That the robot is now doing.
But it's not it cannot affect the fine dining area or the previous, the general, the restaurant part. It cannot, because it all depends on the item option.
Got it.
But like a sweet green, the cheaper menu option, the segment, they can do that. So sweet green already start. They take the order with only application. Then when you order, the big sweet green restaurant, the big sweet green shop, they start with a robot. They drop the salad, which you pick, the topping, and then they make one bowl, and the last bowl and the ceiling, and then they put the other shelf on the side with your labor.
Yeah.
The name labor. So there's no people there.
Right.
One manager just controlling all the ingredients. They already start.
Right.
That's what do you think? Almost 90% you can save the labor cost, right?
Right.
But it's the same quality with the man make it.
Got it. Do you then see, especially for these quick service type restaurant, are you observing today that the menus are actually changing so that they're more, so that they become easier for robots to make?
I live in the Manhattan,
Right.
so I cannot honestly tell you in the Manhattan business to the whole the United States business side.
Sure.
The robot technology, we can use the suburban areas. It will be better.
Got it.
So you travel in the Utah and the Arizona and the Midwest and the United States. There's not many people living there, but they need some food there.
Right.
If you just use your robot technology or the machine, it's very easier to operate your business side.
Right.
So we already thinking the east side, Manhattan or the East Coast. Here's a lot of the manpower. By the Midwest and then the Northwest,
Yeah.
not many people there.
Right.
But there are also rich people.
Right.
Enough people.
They still need to be served.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Got it. Earlier you said, and when you were telling me about how bulgogi went from $4 a pound to $8 a pound, and chicken from $2 a pound to $3 a pound, you mentioned that once prices go up, I mean, we know, I think that's widely accepted, that once prices go up, they pretty much never come down. In your experience running restaurant business for many years, have you ever seen menu prices or costs drop enough for menu prices to come down? Or is this the new standard now? $15, $20 burger sets.
I'm a restaurant owner.
Yes.
As I'm restaurant owner, there's one reason to raise the menu price because of the ingredient price raising.
Right.
So the bulgogi price double. We finally have to raise the menu price.
Right.
So I mean that's a new. It's gonna be a new trend.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And the bulgogi price is probably not gonna ever go back down to $4 a pound.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Oh well, I'll have to live with
But
that.
people already thinking bulgogi, hamburger.
Right.
Like you said, the gas. We say the bulgogi is $10, the hamburger is $8 to $10.
Right.
Yeah. Milk price is $4.
Right.
But it's already over the market price.
Right. We've already adjused our lives to the new prices. Right. Got it. So speaking of bulgogi, and given your Korean background and the Korean food that you're selling, soul fried chicken and handsome rice, we have to talk about K-food. It looks like Korean food is really popular, gaining popularity as time goes on. Is it, to you, is it just a fad? Is this something that's just gonna, hot for now but go away in a little while, or how do you see this trend developing?
I have some story here. So
Okay.
Korean food, K-food, is no longer a trend in the United States food market.
Okay.
I can tell you, Korean food is one of the category under the food market in the United States. This is very important thing.
Okay.
So let's think about almost 14 years ago, 10 years ago. If you go to any restaurant or the market, if you see the gochujang spice sauce, you was very happy, right? Because of this is a Korean the ingredients.
I was very proud. Very proud.
Very proud. It's Korean ingredient here.
Right.
I'm Korean. It's so good.
Right.
What about the 2024 in this market?
Right.
If you found any gochujang bulgogi or some gochujang sauce, the barbecue wing, something, you surprised?
Right. Not as surprising.
It's
right.
common in the market.
Right.
When you go to the whole food market and try Joe, there's 3,000 to 8,000 items on the shelf.
Right.
They are totally different the item on the shelves. and this is the American, this is the European, this is the Latin.
Right.
All different culture, but they have a same equal the value, selling point to the market.
Yes.
You understand?
Right. Right.
So the 10 years before, Korean food item was not there.
Right.
But right now, the American market recognize, oh, Korean K item, K food item is same thing to sell.
Right.
So when you listen the Billboard music,
Right.
there is American,
Right.
Latino, European,
Right.
J-pop,
Right.
and K-pop.
Right.
And you are a wide audience. You never think about the Latin music is lower than the American.
Right. Right.
It's you just listen. If you are interesting, if you good and listener to the K-pop, you just listen and pick, isn't it?
Right.
Because of it's under the one category, the Billboard chart.
Right. Right.
So like I'm saying, in the supermarket, tons of whole food items, whole food, the Trader Joe, it's the same quality of the Korean items
Yep.
they're selling. This is most important thing.
Got it.
So we are very good opportunity to the USA market,
Right.
but that means
Yeah. Yep.
it's not US people. All US people is crazy for the Korean food.
Right. Got it. Well, unfortunately, we're all out of time. I could listen to you all day long. This is really interesting stuff. But thank you for being here today. To all the viewers, thank you for joining today. We'll see you tomorrow.